All right, so let me ask you, are you currently homeless right now?
Yes and no.
Explain that to me. What do you mean by that?
I I make my ways like I have ways to I don't have to like sleep outside. I could just somebody could just help me
What's up, buddy?
and they
Daddy.
hush. They'll ask me if I need a place to stay. I go with them.
How'd you get up here from Columbus?
Greyhound.
From the Greyhound? I see a lot of people when they say they first come to Atlanta, they come up here from the Greyhound. Like when they're just trying to get a fresh start, they end up coming from the
I
Greyhound.
haven't been locked up since 2021.
You said you haven't been locked up since 2021? What were you locked up for?
Aggravated assault with deadly weapon.
Aggravated assault. What happened? What's the story behind that? Did you get into it with somebody?
Yeah.
And your case and everything has already passed now?
Yeah.
Oh, so you more than easy to talk about. There's nothing going to be self-incriminating.
No.
All right, so give me the background. What ended up happening with that? What was the story?
I let my anger get the best of me, and I just lashed out. I blacked out. And,
What happened? What was the situation behind it? Did you get into it with
I
someone
just,
that you knew?
it was just so much going on, and people, I was like, I let people do whatever they want, say whatever they want, not do nothing about it.
Was it your family you had got into it with?
Anybody.
Just anybody?
I was just mad at the world. Yeah. So I lashed out, and
But what was the situation that ended up getting you the charge? Like what happened? Walk me through that from the start to the finish.
somebody told the officer that I chased them with a knife, with 2 knives.
Were you?
No.
So they lied on you?
Yeah, I was just standing there with them. in my
So you
hand.
said you were just
Thinking.
standing there with them in your hand?
Yeah, thinking about should I do it?
Were you threatening them or anything? Or like what happened?
No.
So what ended up happening when you went to court about it?
They dropped it. I didn't go to court.
Oh, that was a blessing.
I was on probation.
So you said you ended up getting probation for it?
Probation community service, 40 hours.
So when you just left Columbus from Atlanta, did you say anything to any of your family members, or did you just go?
My family members is up north. All my family's from Chicago.
But you do have family in Columbus too?
Nope.
So how did you get to Columbus?
I grew up in Child Protective Service. I was taken from a mom.
How old were you taken from your mom at?
4.
And you were in Chicago?
No, I was down here.
So your mom was with you in Columbus when you were 4 years old.
We
And-
came down here when I was 4. That's when I got took.
What was-
Cause they charged her with starvation.
So she wasn't feeding you?
They said she was. I don't know.
You were so young, you don't remember? Do you remember what happened? Did someone call them on your mom?
I
Or
did.
You said you did? Who'd you call? The police?
Yeah.
Then what did you say?
I didn't say that. I was in the hospital. Dying.
So you called the ambulance because you
No. Well, I didn't call them. Somebody else did. I just told them what happened.
it was one of your neighbors called?
Yeah.
They seen the state that you were in and they felt like something was wrong, so they reported it to
Yeah.
the ambulance, and when you got to the hospital they reported it to Child Protective Services.
Yep.
So how was that growing up through that? Like, did you have to go through foster care? We had a group home.
I was in defects till I was 18.
How was that like? Me personally, I've never met or interviewed anyone who's actually lived through going through the DFAC system. So what was that process like? Like, did they send you somewhere to a group home? Were you living with a foster parent?
I was living with multiple foster parents, group homes. I ran from them. was known as a runaway.
So when you would run away from your foster homes, how
Yep.
would you end up getting back in the system? Did you end up just going back?
Not the police.
So they would find you. They would put out like a missing person report.
Yeah.
When you would run away, where would you go?
Bandos.
And how old were you during that time?
From 15 to 17. Huh?
You said
Talking to me? 15 to 18.
do you remember any of what it was like living with any of your foster parents? Did you like any of them? Did you have bad
I only
experiences?
liked the one. He's a police officer, but I don't like police.
But he treated you pretty well when you were there?
Yeah.
Did you have any mistreatment from any of your foster parents? How often did you switch foster parents growing up? Like, would you be with them for like 6 months, a year, 2, 3 years?
I was only with one foster parent for 4 years.
For 4 years?
The rest of them I gave them hell. Ran from them.
Since you were in the foster care system, have you
Yeah.
spoke to any of your family since you've been 4? Do you know any of your family?
Yeah.
Do you reach out to them sometimes?
Nope.
If you were able to get reunited with some of your family, would you want to reunite with them? If they were willing to help you?
Nope.
Why do you say no?
I don't know.
Have you seen your mom since you went into the DFAC system at 4?
Nope.
Do you know where she is? Do you know anything about her right now?
Yeah,
Or
she on parole. She's in Iowa. Can't leave the state.
in Iowa?
Mhm.
You have any siblings or any? Have any siblings, brothers and
Yeah.
sisters? Have you reached out to them? Were they also? Did they
Nope.
also go through the system?
No.
So your mom was able to raise them?
No.
So what happened with your brothers and sisters?
My auntie raised
What'd you say?
them. My auntie raised them.
Your aunt raised them.
Yeah.
So since you've been here,
Mhm.
I can't see you on the camera.
My bad.
Since you've been here for the last few months in Atlanta, how have you been able to survive? Like, walk me through your average day from the morning time to nighttime. Like, what it's like.
Morning time. It really ain't that much. Like, I get blessed. Like, people just ask me if I need anything.
So being 19 right now, what would you say your goals are? Would you say you have any goals right now, or you just at a point where you're trying to find yourself?
Trying to find the real me. And try to finish school.
Did you finish? Were you able to? How far did you get in high school?
11.
11. So if you were able to, do you know if you're able to still get back in? Only being 19, are you still able to get back into the DFAC system?
No. I'm not. I can't.
Since you've been here, have you tried to reach out to any homeless shelters or women's
Nope.
shelters?
Nope.
Why do you feel you haven't?
Guys, there's a phone
Because I don't need it.
So what's your plan for, being able to find yourself and, be able to try to get some of the things you want to get accomplished in life? Because your current state isn't permanent, Like right now, the state that you're in isn't a life sentence. And all the things that you've been through, that isn't a life sentence. You're 19 years old. You still got your whole life ahead of you. You got the whole world in front of you.
Yeah.
So what type of help do you think you would need right now? Because I know you said you haven't reached out to any women's shelters or homeless shelters. What type of help do you feel like you would need right now that could be beneficial to you?
School. job. That's it. A roof over my head. That's it.
If anyone was able to help you right now, do you have a Cash App?
Yeah.
What's your Cash App, and can you spell it out? Say it for me first and then spell it out.
Shit. You gotta get this phone. Huh? Sure, hold on.
This is so anybody who's watching this video are able to make donations to you.
It's
What is it?
Love Don't Change 122.
Can you spell that out?
LOVEDONTCHANGE 122.
And that's your Cash App.
Yep.
And if someone was able to send you something today, if they're watching this video, you'll be able to receive it and get it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any clothes or anything that you need right now?
I do need clothes.
What sizes do you wear where people could donate to you?
I wear kids.
What size?
Like 7, 8.
So the 7, 8 in kids
Yeah. And like teens.
and 10
Teens.
and teens?
Yeah.
Okay, if I know we're in Atlanta right now in 5 Points. If someone was looking to drop you off some clothes today to be able to donate to you, where would they be able to find you?
Downtown.
In what area?
I don't really know.
Like if it was an area, so you basically move around, you don't really have set places that you go all the time.
But I do have a number.
And what's that?
Hold on. It's 44528
Hold on, come right here and repeat it.
44528 6413
So 44528
13.
6413. And they can call you and they can find out where you are to be able to drop you off some clothes or donate to you.
Yes.
And if your family was able to see this as well, would you want your family to reach out to you too?
Sure.
Cool. All right. It was nice meeting you today. It was nice to interview you. I wish you nothing but success and nothing but prosperity. And I hope you're able to get past this stage of your life and be able to get everything that you want to get accomplished. Because yeah, you're only 19 years old right now and you still have the whole world ahead of you.